This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and that fart. We keeping the foot on the what? On the Knicks. We keeping the foot on the what? On the Knicks. And like the Tibetan master that I am, I'm applying what? On immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? E versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. This is what He Knows Everything was talking about. Ticket TV is a mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme. Didn't He Knows Everything tell you guys? Losers, doofuses, buffoons, and fucking coons. This is what they are at their truest and their most properest levels. Losers, doofuses, buffoons, and fucking coons. Because in its most cold-hearted, in its most unadulterated, in its most cutthroat truth teller fashion, is as simple as this, y'all. When we sit here and we look at everything that's associated with the likes of a fucking Canelo Alvarez, cinnamon dust of a horchata of a Alvarez, the fact that black community boxing fan bases, oh, Canelo Alvarez, he would destroy Demetrius Andrade. This is why this dude's a boxing fucking casual. And I'm going to break his ass down. I'm going to break his rabbit ass down. I'm always breaking his boxing knowledge down to what it is. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yo no puedo caminar. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yo no puedo caminar. I'm breaking it down to where it belongs. It's a scattering cockroach of pure fucking beta supreme mama's boy behavior. This is tendencies of a person that does not have a father in the home, that has what's called fatherlessness. Because he gets emotional, he gets frustrated, he gets hot and bothered like grits about bullshit and fuck shit. Okay, what's the bullshit and fuck shit that he's emotional and hot and bothered like grits about? Okay, how are you gonna fix your rabbit ass mouth to say that cinnamon dust of a horchata of a Alvarez could destroy Demetrius Andrade? What evidence do you have other than you repeating what these other losers, doofuses, buffoons, and coons? Let's keep it a buck. You focus only on basketball, and even that you're not great at. What the fuck are you great at, man? It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, You're not great at boxing. You need to leave boxing completely alone, because every time you talk boxing, you're talking from a casual standpoint. You're talking from, have you guys ever seen this? People that basically regurgitate and repeat what other motherfuckers say. That's how you sound. You sound rehearsed, man. You sound repetitive. You do not sound original. You do not sound like you have authenticity, and you don't sound like you have consistency. You sound like a mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme, a Fire Marshal Bill. You do the Fire Marshal Bill shit on the boxing side too. Creating fires, but unable to put out the fucking smoke. Let me say it again. Creating fires, but unable to put out the fucking smoke. Demetrius Andrade was off for 18 months, you Rudy fucking poo and plum brain. Demetrius Andrade was off for 18 fucking months, you classic dope and fucking troglodyte. Demetrius Andrade was off for 18 fucking months, you ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fucking fanboy rhetoric. You don't get it. That's why boxing and you, they don't go together. Leave that fucking shit alone. You sound like a boxing casual when you talk boxing, man. At the highest fucking levels. When a guy's off for 18 months, they're going to be rusty. And all of these conquer and divide and conquer motherfuckers, they don't even care about their own. Because if it was a fighter that they love that was off for 18 months, and they performed, and that fighter performed the way that Demetrius Andrade did, they would come up with all fucking excuses to say, well, he was off for 18 months. But hold up. Demetrius Andrade doesn't get the benefit of the doubt. Anybody that's off for 18 months is going to show ring rust. See, if you wasn't a boxing casual, you would fucking know this. So of course, but he still got the job done. That speaks to his skills. That speaks to his ability. That speaks to his repertoire. The bigger key item and the bigger picture thing here is to talk about why is the Demetrius Andrade avoided for those 18 months. They want to tell you that Demetrius Andrade got exposed in his last fight, but they don't want to tell you what he was doing those last 18 months. He was calling out cinnamon dust of a horchata of fucking Alvarez, but he was nowhere to be found. That's why he called him Little Red Riding Hood. No, that's He Knows Everything that called him. He basically said, I heard the redheads are a little soft. Woo, woo, woo. Listen, Listen, man. I don't like the nickname Boo Boo. The nickname Boo Boo sounds Rudy fucking Poo and Plum Plum Brain. Classic fucking dope and troglodyte. Ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fucking fanboy rhetoric. But I'm gonna tell you right now, calling Canelo Alvarez and saying, I heard redheads are a little soft, that was a little sprinkling of alpha male lineage right there. Because that's what an alpha male would say. To get you hot and bothered like grits. The way that he got cinnamon dust of a horchata of an Alvarez unnerved to where he got kicked out of a press conference. That speaks volumes, man. Anyone capping for cinnamon dust of a horchata. I like Jamel Charlo, but I gotta get on his ass too. What the fuck you capping for cinnamon dust of a horchata of an Alvarez? Nobody is safe, man. I don't give a fuck if I like the person. Cinnamon dust of a horchata didn't give a fuck about you, and he don't give a fuck about your brother Jamal Charlo. You should not be capping for cinnamon dust of a horchata. You gotta keep the foot all on his fucking necks. That's why keep the foot on the necks is not a partial thing. There's no partiality in keeping the foot on the fucking necks. You gotta keep the foot on the what? On the necks. You gotta keep the foot on the what? On the necks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that you are, you gotta apply what? Unlimited pressure. Pressure is not partial. Pressure doesn't pick and choose. It's unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It versus pipes. It has to be unlimited, dog. You can't pick and choose how you want to drop pressure. Pressure is pressure. Either you best friends with it, or you get basically done the fuck up by it by its Manon, you're a stormbreaker. Up your rabbit, Rudy fucking Poo and Plum Plum Brain. Classic fucking dote and troglodyte. Ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric ass. When it's all said and done, the systemic issue that you guys are seeing right now is what He Knows Everything told you guys. And the prediction king starts again. And the prediction king starts again. What Ticket TV just revealed, and he's too much of a peon fucking brain and too much of a boxing casual to see what he revealed, is what He Knows Everything was talking about. Conquer and divide and conquer. Black community fan bases. They bring the 500 plus years of a systemic slavery issue that black folks have been suffering from slavery, and they basically mired this shit into boxing. It's a myriad of issues. These folks have issues and they're talking about boxing. They're not qualified to talk boxing because they're bringing their bullshit and fuck shit into the sport. And that's why they are losers, doofuses, buffoons, and fucking coons. This guy's the worst of them all. Because when it comes to boxing, he don't know shit about boxing. And then when it comes to basketball, he looks like he's about to have a fucking heart attack talking about basketball. And he still don't even know shit about that. To sit here and to say that Canelo Alvarez will destroy Demetrius Andrade, it's the biggest casual mistake you can fucking make in boxing. We leave that shit to Cinnamon Alvarez fanboys. These Mexican community fan base, they don't know fucking better. All they know is how to eat a tostada, a burrito, a fucking a chalupa, a fucking enchilada. Let me say it again. All they know how to do is eat a tostada, a burrito, a chalupa, and an enchilada. And drink they fucking Coronas. That's it. And look ilky as fuck, because they got ilky fucking bodies, and be bad body motherfuckers. That's it. They are the reject blacks, dog. They are black people genetically that have gone all fucking wrong. What's not cold-hearted about that? What's not unadulterated about that? And what's not the cutthroat telefashion that's associated with that? When it's all said and done, this mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme, revealed himself as such. An emotional, easily frustrated, hot and bothered like grits, mama's pure fucking beta supreme, mama's boy. This is a beta cuck male, man. It's very clear how you can identify them. You will know them by the fruits that they bear. And what he's bearing is pure fucking beta supreme behavior. What he's bearing is beta cuck male behavior. This is what beta males do, dog. They basically do all of this hoopla to make you think that they're telling you something that is extravagant, when really they're telling you nothing that is simply as Rudy fucking Poo and Plum Plum Brain. Classic fucking dote and troglodyte. Ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Sorry, but not sorry, though. Sorry, not sorry that I'm clowning this mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme. Because every time he talks boxing, it hurts my cranium, though. Because he doesn't fucking understand the sport. Leave it to these other losers, doofuses, buffoons, and they have some understanding of the sport, but they lack the fullness thereof. You have no fucking understanding of the damn sport. This is why Fanon needs to be the leader of that loser, doofus, buffoon, and coon organization. He's the smartest of all you Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains. The smartest of all you classic Dolce Troglodytes. The smartest of all you fucking ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetorics. He's been listening to enough of He Knows Everything's videos, grew a fucking pair, and basically said, you know what? He's going to get an invitation to the Alpha Nation of basically saying, let me prescribe to the He Knows Everything theologies and the way to see things, the way he sees it. Because the way he sees it is alpha male lineage. And he grew a fucking pair and challenged you motherfuckers. And since then, y'all don't know what to do. Y'all pulling y'all fucking rabbit ass hairs out. But when you got a guy like this, a fire marshal Bill creating the fires but not willing to put out the smoke, be the one to be your guy to tell you that cinnamon dust of a horchata, a guy that's ducked basically Jamal Charlo for 8+ years, a guy that's ducked Demetrius Andrade left and right, is gonna get destroyed by cinnamon dust of a horchata of an Alvarez. It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, And it leaves you with the quintessential understanding of as simple as this. And a prediction, King strikes again. And a prediction, King strikes again. That's when it's all said and done. Everything that He Knows Everything says, because he's Nostradamus. He's Sun Tzu, aka Art of War. 7 steps ahead of the game, 48 laws of power. Everything he says always circles back to the one commonality of what? Cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the Knicks. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the Knicks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.
Everyone smoke is free, but you can't smoke for free.